Welcome back to the channel. I love to bring a simple word. So I was reading the book of Joshua 2, chapter 2 on Rahab. A lot of people always think that it takes a lot to come to Christ. We have to get ourselves ready, or we have to prepare ourselves or go through these processes before we even meet Christ, or just allow him to work with us in our situation. But the thing is, we come as we are. We have to let God really work out those processes, because we can't do those things on our own power. Some of the things that people face is like, I'm just too dirty to let God see me like this. But the point of just coming to God with all your stuff, because he can literally handle taking all that stuff away, making you new. That's why we have things like the baptism, expressional things like the baptism, that we outwardly show that we're washing off everything of the world. We're dying to the world and coming up resurrected, marrying his resurrection power, in his power and in his submission, up under his lineage, who he has us as now as kingdom citizens, being a part of the body of Christ. So if you were ever wondering, or if you want to read about somebody that was used, that wasn't completely clean, but somehow was a part of the lineage of Jesus, you should read about Rahab. So Rahab, essentially, she was a prostitute, right? She didn't have the most favorable type of career, but God used her to be able to house selected people that came to the city to spy. And she asked these spies, like, well, hey, if you're going to come in and raid the city, could you go ahead and watch over me and my family to make sure we're good? So the spies promised that they would count her inside of the people not to mess with when they decided to raid the city. So with her favor and with her hiding these people, she was able to get ahead of the siege and get out of there. Somehow she essentially became a part of the lineage of Jesus. God was just able to use her to get Jesus here. You could think that God is not able to use you, but we all have a thing to where, where we're battling. Sometimes we're losing, sometimes we're winning. Even the people that are involved in the body of Christ, when you see pastors go down for like crazy things, it's usually sexual immorality or adultery. It's always some sexual sin. It's really weird in the body of Christ that's a thing. But still, as you have that thing that you're battling, that flesh thing, God is the overcomer of those things. So no matter what, literally everybody is battling one fleshly thing. So don't think you're not, good enough to come to Christ with whatever you have. Come with your junk, with your issues, with your attitude, with your denial, with your delusion, with your side relationship, situationship. Bring it to him, literally. Because if you don't bring it to him, how else is he going to sift through your stuff? And how else are we going to know that it was fully God to sort those things out? All right. Do not be discouraged. Do not be dismayed. I'm telling you, bring whatever you have to God, and he will help you sort it out. It's just a simple word.